All right, everybody. Thanks for joining our website, brettboone.com. What we've got here is a whole bunch of questions that I've got from local for sale by owners in the area, and a whole bunch of different questions that they have about real estate. And I'm hoping that some of these videos will be able to help you guys out and understand, answer some of these questions that are floating around all over the internet. And if you guys have any questions, go to my website, post them there, and I'll be happy to answer them. But I've got a list of questions right now that a lot of people have been sending on our website. And one thing is why do you need a real estate agent whenever you're selling your property or when you're buying your property? But today we want to cover why do you need a real estate agent whenever you're selling your property? Just from a protection standpoint, you want to make sure that you're not being taken advantage of. There's a lot of rules with contracts in Oklahoma, and these contracts are changing every single year. And if you're not up to date on those contracts, and knowing the changes that are being made, you could get yourself in some danger. And it's always, we're trained professional negotiators when it comes to contracts. And if you're selling your home on your own, and another agent has a huge advantage over you. I know you're probably really smart and know exactly what you're doing, know how to run numbers, and it probably makes pretty fair sense adding and subtracting numbers, and you're going to hit your numbers, you're not going to hit your numbers, but there's a lot of little things and dates that need to be hit in a contract to make sure you're not being taken advantage of. And if you don't have any representation, this other agent has a legal obligation to represent that buyer to the best of their ability, and that's their job. They do not have any obligation to you whatsoever, and they have a contract with their buyer saying that they are there to represent that buyer to the best of their ability. And if that means taking advantage of you and your family, it's perfectly legal for them to do that. They have no obligation to you as a seller. Their job is to get their buyer the lowest price for their property, and they're in their means and in their right to do that. So you definitely want to look at it from a point of view. A lot of people think, well, I'm going to be saving money by offering a 3% commission to an agent instead of, I'll be able to save the other 3% commission. Well, there's, it's all relative. It depends on where the offer comes in and what you end up accepting for it, the days on the market. There's a lot of contributing factors instead of just adding up these numbers. As a for sale by owner or as a having your home professionally listed with an agent, you've got to weigh a lot of other options. When you add everything up on paper, it always is going to come out that you're going to make more money as a for sale by owner. So if there was some truth to that, and that was the way it actually was, that you made more money as a for sale by owner, you got to think of it this way: there wouldn't be a market for real estate agents. We would be out of business, and there would be no market for us. There would be no need for any of our services. So I know this is very vague and it didn't cover everything completely, but I'm going to answer a lot more questions in the future. Just kind of want to get a quick intro. Why do you need an agent? And the biggest answer for that is going to be for representation, to protect you from the contracts, to make sure that you're not getting yourself in trouble, to make sure that escrow goes correctly, inspections are handled on time, and we'll go into a little bit more detail in some of these next videos, but go to my website, brettboone.com, and if you have any questions, put our post there, and then I'll be more than happy to put these back up on our website and answer any more questions that you guys have coming in. So let me know how everything goes. Thanks, guys.